Okay, so now we're going to make our second table. So we're going to come to create and table, and then we're going to go ahead and enter in all of our fields like we did before. So our first one is going to be short text and recruiter number. Remember, go ahead and tab over to the next one. It'll be short text, last name. Next box is short text and first name. After that, we have short text and street, short text and city, short text state, short text postal code, short text rate, and our last one will be currency and commission, COMMISSION. And now we're going to change our views. So we are naming this the recruiter table. And we're going to delete that ID row again. And yes, we want to delete it. And then we're going to make recruiter number our new primary key. So we'll click the primary key. And then we're going to come and highlight rate and make a few changes for it. So rate, first we're going to change from short text to number. And then we're going to change down here, the field size is long integer. So if I click in that box and then come down here to the end, I can choose that arrow. I want it to be single. And then the format will be fixed and decimal places 2. And now we can change our views back. Yes, so you want to save that. And now you have 4 pieces of data to enter for the recruiters. Alright, so we have all of our data entered into our recruiter table. Now we're going to go over making some reports. So we're going to come to create and then choose report wizard. Here under our table, if you click the down arrow, we want to change it to our client table. And then as I tell you the fields that we want, all you have to do is double click on them and then it will put them over there. So we want client number, client name, amount paid, current due, and recruiter number. Then we're going to say next. On this next window here, this is about grouping. We will never really change that. So we'll say next. This is going to tell us how is it going to sort our records. So we're going to sort it by client number. We'll say next. Here is just some layout information. We'll leave that alone. So say next. Here is where we are going to name this. So we are going to call this the client financial report. And we'll say finish. And so this is what your final product should look like. And so we can just say close print preview or hit the X here, either way, to close out that. And then we're going to go ahead and make another report. So create, report wizard. This time we want our recruiter table. And so we want the recruiter number, last name, first name, street, city, state, postal code. And then we're going to say next. Next on the grouping. We're going to sort by recruiter number. Next. Leave our layout alone, and we are going to call this the recruiter address report. And finish. And it should look similar to this. And so we can close this print preview. And then the last thing we're going to do is create a form form, and this is just another way to be able to look and sort through our data. So we're going to come to create and down to more forms, and then we want to split form, and then this is really all we do. So we just, like I said, we have our data up here, data here, just kind of another way to be able to search and filter it. We're going to click to save this, and we will call it the recruiter form and say OK. And so now you have everything done that you need to turn in. So I'm going to be looking at all of these things. So you will just turn in the entire JSP recruiters file onto Schoology.